trained hard, we've supported each other through these tough times, and now we're back playing the game we love.
And last year, over the course of 3 days, spread out across a couple of months, we delivered the first crowd trials back in the country to 4,500 people.
We established the ACE programme, we secured funding from Sport England, we launched as an independent charity and started a programme in Birmingham, and we saw our first player represent the Surrey age groups.
We've continued with the construction of the One Oval Square development, which includes 2,500 new seats, an extension to the Mickey Stewart Pavilion, the Duchy and 175 suites, and a rooftop terrace bar.
The cricket clubs have been outstanding in supporting and showing initiative all through the last summer in getting people back to play cricket. And with a lot of activity here at LSE and our cricket club down at Guildford, we've done really well in getting players back playing, both boys and girls, in our pathway.
We have had a security officer at the ground all day, every day, hosted COVID test sites, parking for NHS staff and key London services, and taken the temperature of hundreds of different people.
We've seen 9 Surrey players called into the England bubble, played in the Bob Willis Trophy, Vitality Blast and the County Championship, but only 3 days of cricket in front of our fans.
We have worked with local charities to help cook meals for staff at our local hospitals, St Thomas, Guy's, King's and St George's.
We ensured that everyone who had international tickets last year were able to swap it for this year's game at no extra cost.
We formed a new team from scratch and I became one of the first ever female professional cricketers within the domestic game.
Very sadly, we have had to lower the Surrey flag to half-mast on far too many occasions, including over Christmas, when we lost John Edridge and Robin Jackman.
But we have come together as a Surrey family to remember those we lost, to tell the stories of the good times, and when we're able to, we'll come together again to remember them in person.
We have worked with local schools to help them prepare laptops and Chromebooks for children to use back at home. We have written coding curriculums to be used back inside school. And also we have welcomed back children as soon as was possible for cricket coaching and classroom computer sessions.
We've been humbled by the incredible support we've received from our members.
Despite suffering severe financial losses over the last year, we've continued to pay our players, our staff and our suppliers. We have also met our scheduled repayments on our bank loans. We've completed the funding on number 1 Oval Square, which is a fantastic addition to our facilities, as well as a sound investment in our commercial activities. We have also managed to take the once-in-a-generation opportunity of purchasing land on our boundary with the completion of the purchase of the Oval House Theatre.
We trained at home during the first lockdown and we were still able to help local charities and support those who were in need.
We put our training marquee up earlier than we've ever done before and had our players training outdoors on grass in February. We also ensured cricket could be played at Guildford Cricket Club and our training ground in New Malden as soon as we were allowed to.
Sadly, it's been a really difficult year. We've had to support staff through the furlough scheme and 2 major rounds of redundancies, but things are starting to get better.
In the foundation this year, we've supported every club in Surrey through the pandemic and even seen the game thrive, seeing 30 new clubs entering the league setup this year.
For the first time, Surrey women won the London Cup and some of our players represented South East Stars in the Rachel Hayhoe Flynn Trophy.
We never closed our doors and we were able to hold some permitted events, including exams, temporary offices for Lambeth Council and the International Wine Challenge.
We've taken the opportunity of an empty ground to get things cleaned, maintained and improved across the whole ground.
Runs in, tall, rangy from the ACS stand end and Pope pushes it to the onside and he'll get his 200 with that. A glorious shot.
Every ball of every Surrey home match has been covered live on our new and improved streaming service or on Sky Sports.
So during lockdown, we had the opportunity to speak to a few members, which is not always easy to get to speak to the people that support us from the stands. It was a very nice thing to do and to check in with everybody and see they were okay, which reminds me, I made a few promises of some coaching sessions, so those people that I did, I'm all ready to go.
In 1945, we couldn't celebrate our centenary, and in 2020,
We were unable to celebrate our 175th year. However, we're still here, we're still standing and we're strong, and can't wait to get out of lockdown and welcome everybody back to the club and ground we all love so much.